Hi there! In this video I will show you how to use Sheetgo's expense tracker template in Google Sheets. It's ideal for small businesses and project teams or anyone looking for a simple way to track expenses and automate financial management in their company. You could even use it at home with your family to track how much everyone is spending. Unlike a standard spreadsheet template, Sheetgo's workflow template consists of separated but connected Google Sheets files. Data flows between them via Sheetgo connections. Sheetgo connections let you automate data transfer between different files. This means you can create your own expenses system without any specialist software, just spreadsheets. A spreadsheet-based system is very scalable. If you manage other parts of your business, such as HR or accounting, in spreadsheets as well, you can simply connect them to this workflow and create an integrated data management system across your entire company. We all know when you have a lot of people working in the same spreadsheet, it can become large and slow. Plus, there's a higher chance of making mistakes. A workflow with separate files is lighter to process, and it also gives you more accurate data and data privacy, since each employee works in their own spreadsheet. And this is quite important for expense tracking. It means that colleagues cannot see how much everyone has spent, as everyone submits their own expenses in a private separate spreadsheet. The Sheetgo Expense Tracker workflow template contains 4 Google Sheets files. 3 of these files are for individual team members to track their expenses in. To add more employees to the workflow, you simply copy one of these spreadsheets and add them to the workflow with Sheetgo connections. The 4th file included in the template is the Expense Tracker Master Sheet. This spreadsheet gives the manager an overview from the spending of everyone in the company in the automated dashboard. Okay, let's take a look at how to set up your expense tracker system. To install the template, simply click on the link in the video description below. It will take you to this screen in the Sheetgo web application where you can log in using your Google account. So let's do so. There we go. We're now at the expense tracker workflow template page. So simply click on Use Template to install it to your Google Drive. Sheetgo will now create the copies of the files in your personal Google Drive and create the connections between them. There we go. Your copy of the template opens inside Sheetgo, so you can work inside the spreadsheet but at the same time edit the workflow right here. If you need more space to work in the spreadsheet, simply close the side panel using this sliding bar. So right now we're in the Expense Tracker Master Sheet, and this contains 3 tabs, as you can see right here. The Instructions tab gives you an overview of the steps to set up the template. The dashboard gives you a full visual view of how much your team is spending. This includes expenses per day, expenses per individual, expenses per month, and the amount spent per category, such as fuels or meals. And then the 3rd tab, the Consolidated Expenses tab, contains data from all individual spreadsheets. Here you can quickly check how much each team member is spending. As you can see, this tab has a padlock icon. This is to just remind you that this is a connected tab from Sheetgo, pulling data from the other files, so don't try to edit this tab. There are also some hidden tabs in this spreadsheet. These contain formulas to prepare the data for the dashboard. Let me open the workflow again and show you one of the individual expense tracker files. As you can see, there are 3 sample spreadsheets here for individual expense trackers. If you have more than 3 employees, of course, you simply copy one of these spreadsheets and add them to the workflow with Sheetgo connections. Let me open the first one to show you how it works. There we go. These are the spreadsheets where each individual will record their expenses in. To share this spreadsheet with the person responsible for this one, just simply open in New. This will open the spreadsheet in a new tab in your browser, and here you can rename this spreadsheet to the person's name and then click on the Google Sheets Share button to give them edit access to this specific spreadsheet. But let me go back to the workflow and show you how they can fill it out. There we go. As you can see, each of these spreadsheets come with sample data You can simply remove this, or your colleague of course, before they start entering their real expenses. So in this expenses tab, they simply fill out the money they have spent and upload a link to the receipt in column F. Each employee also has their individual dashboard where they get a clear overview of the expenses per day, the expenses per month, and how much they have spent on different items. Once you have shared these individual spreadsheets with your team and they have started to enter their expenses, you want to pull this data back to the master sheet. So let me show you how to do that. Open the workflow again. So now your side panel of Sheetgo is open, and then to update these connections and make sure the individual expenses flow into your master sheet and dashboard, you click on Run in the workflow. But if you do not want to do this manually every time you want updated information, you click on Automate to schedule automatic updates. And then if other managers also want to monitor company expenses, you can share this entire workflow with them via this share button right here. To get started with Sheetgo's expense tracker workflow template. If you want a customized finance system or you simply need help with the template, you can book a meeting with our experts via the link in the description below. If you're working alone or in a smaller team and you do not need this complete workflow system, we also have a basic spreadsheet template in a single file. I will put the link down here below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more spreadsheet-based automation ideas. Thank you very much.